the future.
Yeah. You can
and
really...
for both of our futures, who knows what they hold.
Who knows?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the interviews that left viewers wondering, what planet are these people on?
You know, Scientology is something that you don't understand. It's like you could be a Christian and be a Scientologist.
Number 20, Larry King and Danny Pudi don't see eye to eye on luxury.
A luxury you can't live without.
A luxury I can't live without. Coffee. I really like good
It's
coffee.
not a luxury, you can get it anywhere.
I guess, yeah, I like good coffee.
I love coffee.
When the legendary Larry King asked community star Danny Pudi what luxury he couldn't live without, he expected a Hollywood answer. Private jets, yachts, designer goods. Instead, Pudi replied,
I like nice socks.
Socks. Your socks, would you put in your shoes?
Yeah, I really love them. I like kind of like, you know, cozy feet.
The veteran CNN host looked baffled. The generational and financial disconnect was instant, with Pudi's increasingly bewildered answers, causing King to break into laughter. The moment went viral years later as an unintentional commentary on perspective. One man's luxury is another's baseline.
That's not a luxury, though. Coffee and socks are not a luxury.
All right, give me a luxury. What luxury should I have?
Private plane.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales and Mythic Quest. There's no private planes for me.
Pudi's sincerity contrasted King's old-school materialism, creating an awkward but oddly endearing cultural snapshot. It wasn't cruel or scandalous, just a perfect accidental display of how wealth skews our understanding of enough.
Favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? Probably Batman.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because he didn't fly.
He's got this humanity to him, right?
Yeah.
He's like you and I, you know? He struggles with
the
allergies.
dark side.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, money.
Oh, money, evil, right? And then like cool gadgets. I like cool gadgets. He was a techie.
Number 19, Bobby Flay complains that no one cooks for him.
You must get invited to a bunch of summer barbecues, right?
I do.
Yeah, and you go and...
Actually, you know what? I don't. I just realized I do not get invited. People don't want to cook for me. So I have to invite all my friends over to my house. That's really what happens. Would you cook for me?
I would totally cook for you.
What would you cook for me?
A hamburger.
Even world-class chefs crave a little appreciation, but Bobby Flay's gripe about dinner invites was a recipe for backlash. On The Tonight Show, Flay lamented to host Jimmy Fallon that people never bring food to his parties because they're intimidated to cook for him.
John Hamm actually took your seat. But I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about his wife, Anna. Do you know Anna?
I love him.
She's amazing. And whenever she comes over, she always brings dessert. So she made this like sour cherry crisp for everybody. It was absolutely spectacular. But she was the only one that brought food. Everybody else is like, feed me, Bobby, let's go.
He meant it as self-deprecating humor, but the subtext landed differently. A wealthy celebrity chef complaining that his guests don't serve him. It was the culinary equivalent of no one buys me gifts anymore. While it wasn't malicious, it underscored a broader truth about fame. When everyday gestures feel beneath you, you've already lost the plot.
I would ask you for a little help, probably.
Yeah, well.
I wouldn't let you just stay away from the grill.
Jimmy, there's two kinds of guys in the world. Guys that can grill and guys that think they can grill. That encompasses every guy in the United States.
Which guy do you think I am?
Which guy are you, Jimmy?
Number 18. Kim Kardashian won't remove her own coffee cup sleeve.
You obviously people are interested in your life and the things that you do, and they write things. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. And I have some things that are kind of interesting I want to run by you, and you tell me if they're true or false.
Okay.
You mind? All right.
In 2024, Kim Kardashian confessed on Jimmy Kimmel Live that she despises the sound and texture of cardboard coffee sleeves so much that she has someone else remove them for her. The crowd laughed nervously, unsure if she was joking. She wasn't.
You have someone take the Starbucks sleeve off your coffee because you hate the sound of cardboard.
And yes, that's true. And I hate the feeling.
Is that is
the
that somebody's
sound.
only job? Is that like a...
What began as a quirky personal tidbit quickly became a viral shorthand for celebrity detachment, outsourcing discomfort down to the most trivial task. In a world where most people don't even have time to savor their morning coffee, hearing a billionaire describe tactile ick as an ordeal hits a nerve. It wasn't the worst scandal of her career, but it was easily one of her most telling.
Whoever I'm with, I just can't see it being done, or I can't hear it, and I can't feel it. Like the cardboard getting moved off of the cup is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when the Amazon delivery driver comes, do you like run upstairs?
Number 17. Drew Barrymore crosses the picket line.
I wanted to own a decision so that it wasn't a PR protected situation. and I would just take full responsibility for my actions.
During the 2023 WGA writers' strike, Drew Barrymore reignited controversy when she resumed production of The Drew Barrymore Show without writers, and soon after, issued a tearful video apology. She prefaced her remarks with, "I believe there's nothing I can do or say in this moment to make it okay," acknowledging the backlash.
There are so many reasons why this is so complex. And I just want everyone to know my intentions have never been in a place to upset or hurt anyone.
Barrymore explained that she wanted to put her arms around the situation, but her public goodwill had taken a critical hit. The clip circulated widely, reframing what might have been a moment of goodwill into one of performative guilt. Her reversal, including postponing future episodes and apologizing to writers and unions, underlined how quickly the narrative had turned.
I deeply apologize to writers. I deeply apologize to unions. I deeply apologize.
Number 16. Ellen DeGeneres compares quarantining to prison.
So if you're feeling down, I want to lift you up. If you're feeling trapped, I want to set you free.
During the early days of COVID lockdown, Ellen DeGeneres decided to lighten the mood. Broadcasting from her sprawling California mansion, she joked that quarantining was,
This is like being in jail, is what it is. It's mostly because I've been wearing the same clothes for 10 days and everyone in here is gay. The jokes that I have.
The joke bombed instantly. Viewers struggling with layoffs, illness, and isolation saw the remark as a cruel snapshot of celebrity privilege. For years, Ellen had cultivated an image of empathy and relatability. This was the crack in the facade.
It was devastating. Because it started with me. It started with attacks on me and attacking everything that I stand for and believe in and built my career around.
The backlash was swift, and the clip resurfaced later amid allegations about her show's toxic workplace. A throwaway quip became an unofficial epitaph for Ellen's brand of performative kindness.
I am a kind person. I am a person who likes to make people happy. I am a people pleaser. This is who I am.
Number 15. Elizabeth Warren is blindsided by Stephen Colbert.
If you can't get rid of the filibuster, what about, and just hear me out here and try to hear this objectively.
I'm ready.
What if we just get rid of the Senate? And I'm 100% serious here.
Even seasoned politicians can stumble under the spotlight. During a 2019 appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Senator Elizabeth Warren was caught off guard when Colbert unexpectedly asked if she supported abolishing the U.S. Senate. The audience laughed. Warren didn't.
What possible positive purpose the United States Senate provides right now?
Wow. Look, I hear you.
Her awkward pause and attempt to reframe the question made for excruciating television, a moment where preparation collided with spontaneity.
Here's what we provide, in theory, is that we are supposed to be the deliberative body. That was what we envisioned. But so long as we are tangled in the filibuster, then we don't get to do what the founders envisioned that we would.
Colbert's smirk said it all. The senator wasn't ready to go off script. While hardly scandalous, the exchange became a viral clip for its humanizing discomfort, showing how even the most media-trained public figures can falter when the conversation strays 1 inch past the talking points.
So, a Senate with a filibuster? It's a serious question. Why are we there?
Number 14. Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't know what Marvel movie she was in.
What is this TV show for?
We don't know.
You don't know?
We don't really know. It's like I started just filming. We were actually doing it when we were filming Spider-Man. That was the first time. We just brought a film crew with us down to Atlanta, and we cooked at the Optimist. And we had a dinner. Well, yeah, we were in Spider-Man together. Remember we were on Spider-Man?
Even Marvel's actors sometimes lose track of the timeline, but Gwyneth Paltrow took it to another level. While cooking with actor-filmmaker Jon Favreau on his Netflix show, Paltrow casually revealed she didn't realize she'd appeared in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
We weren't in Spider-Man.
Yes, we were.
Homecoming.
You were in Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah.
I was in Avengers.
No, you were in Spider-Man also.
She'd filmed her scene opposite Tony Stark and assumed it was just another Iron Man movie. Favreau's stunned reaction said it all. The internet erupted with memes, mocking her aloofness and the disconnect between A-listers and the franchises that made them billionaires. For fans, it crystallized the essence of celebrity detachment. When your paycheck's so big you forget what film it's for, maybe you've officially transcended the concept of caring.
Remember Spider-Man at the end and Tom Holland's there, and you're gonna walk out and do a press conference. And I give you the ring.
Yes.
That was Spider-Man.
That was Spider-Man? Oh my God.
Number 13, Star Jones quits The View on air.
Something's been on my heart for a little bit, and after much prayer and counsel, I feel like this is the right time to tell you that the show's moving in another direction for its 10th season, and I will not be returning as co-host next year.
Daytime television thrives on unpredictability, but Star Jones took it too far. After weeks of rumors about her future on The View, Jones blindsided both her co-hosts and the network by announcing her departure live on air, without warning producers.
It's been the most amazing 9 years of my entire professional and personal life. Barbara, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime to sit at this table and sit with you guys. My co-hosts, Joy and Elizabeth, and my Meredith in absentia. We have a lifetime of memories together. A lot of fun.
The awkward tension was instant. Barbara Walters looked visibly stunned, and Joy Behar cracked an uneasy joke. Behind the scenes, ABC executives had planted a quieter exit.
I'm not sure what the future holds, but I'm absolutely sure who holds the future. And I thank you very much.
Instead, they got a daytime detonation that played out in real time. What could have been a graceful transition became a televised power move, a reminder that talk shows, no matter how polished, are still governed by human ego, emotion, and surprise.
Barbara Walters, we showed the clip earlier, did she have words with you after that day that you fatefully announced that you were leaving the show live on the air and caught a lot of people by surprise?
It was the best moment.
Really? You
Sipping that tea.
Oh my God.
Number 12, Aziz Ansari defends performing in Saudi Arabia.
This is something that's become a big part of the news because people, a lot of comedians especially, are very upset because this is the people who paid the comedians to come to this are not good people. They are, it's a pretty brutal regime. They've done a lot of horrible, horrible things. And so people are questioning why you would go over there.
In 2025, beleaguered comic Ansari joined the Riyadh Comedy Festival, a government-backed event held just a few years removed from the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. When pressed about the decision by Jimmy Kimmel, Ansari justified it by saying comedy should go everywhere.
I have an aunt that lived there for a while, and I talked to her about this, and she said, you know, there's people over there that don't agree with the stuff that the government's doing, and to ascribe like the worst behavior of the government onto those people, it's not fair.
His defense struck many as evasive, sidestepping human rights concerns in favor of career diplomacy. Critics accused him of moral compartmentalization, choosing access and a considerable payday over ethics.
This is a very young country. Like half the country is under the age of 25, and things can really change. And to me, like a comedy festival felt like something that's pushing things to be more open and to push a dialogue. And you kind of have to make a choice of whether you're going to isolate or engage.
While Ansari might have seen the event as apolitical, audiences did not. In an era when entertainers face pressure to take stands, the interview revealed how even progressive comedians can sound out of touch when empathy collides with global PR calculus.
So many people were there talking about stuff, and I hope people see that and they go, wow, this was really great, and I want more of this, not just in comedy, but in everything, to push things to be more open and to have the ability to say what we want and to have dissent and all this stuff, and hopefully it's a step in that direction.
Number 11, Bill Gates fails to guess grocery prices.
There is rice-a-roni right there. The San Francisco treat, of course. How much do you think rice-a-roni would be within $1?
$5.
Okay, let's...
The audience didn't like that.
Let's see.
Ready?
Oh, it's $1. Look, what a bargain.
I'll take 5.
I know.
Even billionaires can have blind spots, but few have been exposed as memorably as Bill Gates. In 2018, The Ellen DeGeneres Show invited Gates to play a Guess That Price game with everyday supermarket items. As you probably could have guessed, his guesses were painfully off.
Okay.
Tide Pods. You've been hearing a lot about those lately. What do you think?
$4. No, they want me to go higher.
Yeah.
Let's go with $10. $10.
All right. $19.97. It's expensive to do laundry.
The audience laughed, but the moment revealed just how disconnected extreme wealth can make someone from basic reality. Gates smiled through it, but the online reaction was brutal. A man worth billions couldn't fathom the cost of groceries. It was awkward, absurd, and deeply symbolic. The billionaire guessing game no one really won.
How do you feel about this? This is TGI Friday's frozen spinach and artichoke dip. It's 8 ounces. 8 ounces.
It's branded. You know, you guys think less than $10?
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we think it is less.
Number 10, Paris Hilton hawks NFTs.
Last time you were on the show, I asked you to explain NFTs, and you did so in a great way, which is a very hard thing to really explain to a lot of people. But since then, Forbes has named you one of the top 50 most influential people in the NFT space. So congrats on that.
Sometimes, a segment ages like milk. At the height of the NFT craze of the early 2020s, The Tonight Show turned into a late-night infomercial when Paris Hilton joined Jimmy Fallon to gush about their matching bored apes. They giggled through awkward applause, compared their digital art, and told viewers they could get one too. The audience didn't bite.
But this is, you have a new NFT, you have one being released soon. We have it here. What can you tell us about this?
Well, it's an NFT series that I'm doing with Super Plastic and releasing on Origin Protocol. And then I made another piece by hand. It took me 6 months, and it's a collage of all of my memories with Carter, and it's called my Forever Fairy Tale.
Within months, NFTs had crashed, and the clip went viral again as the embodiment of tone-deaf celebrity capitalism. 2 millionaires trying to sell cartoon monkeys to middle America was never going to land well. Fallon later moved on. Hilton doubled down. But for many, the moment marked the precise instant late-night TV jumped the crypto shark.
Well, if you love it so much, I actually am going to give you the first one.
I would be honored.
And I want to give one to everyone in the audience.
Everyone gets an NFT?
Yes, everyone.
Everyone gets an NFT tonight. Paris? Come on. I think that's the first NFT giveaway in television history. We love you.
Iconic.
Paris Hilton.
Number 9, Joaquin Phoenix's bizarre Letterman appearance.
You know, it's been 3 years since the last time you were on the show, and I will just say right off the top here, you look different than I remember you. You've got a nice beard going, and
oh yeah, thank you.
How is that, the beard?
In what way?
Well, is it comfortable? Is it itchy? Is it? Are you pleased with it?
I'm okay with it, but now you're making me feel weird about it.
When Joaquin Phoenix appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman in 2009, audiences didn't know they were watching performance art, and neither did Letterman. In character for director Casey Affleck's mockumentary, I'm Still Here, Phoenix arrived in dark sunglasses and a full beard, mumbling one-word answers and refusing eye contact.
I saw this movie the other night. Tremendous. What a tremendous film. You and who else is in it? What's her name? Beautiful, lovely... Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. Vanessa Shaw.
A visibly bewildered Letterman tried to salvage the interview, but the vibe was off the charts awkward. The bit was later revealed as deliberate method acting, but it left viewers squirming and Letterman fuming.
Can you set up the clip for us, Joaquin?
Are you kidding? Are you serious? Just the maniacal laughter? I don't know what the clip is.
Don't know what the clip is? It's maybe you and a scene with you and Gwyneth Paltrow?
All right, you're doing fine.
Thanks. High praise coming from you.
The stunt blurred the line between satire and self-importance, proving that sometimes the only person laughing at an art project is the artist himself.
And Joaquin, I'm sorry you couldn't be here tonight.
He's funny. You're funny. He's a funny dude.
Number 8, Jimmy Kimmel mocks Megan Fox's uncomfortable situation.
The first time I ever worked with him, actually, I had just turned 15, and I was an extra in Bad Boys 2.
Really?
And yeah, they were shooting this club scene, and they brought me in, and I was wearing a Stars and Stripes bikini and a red cowboy hat.
In 2009, Megan Fox told Kimmel about being over-sexualized as a teenager on the set of Transformers, including being asked to dance in a bikini under a waterfall at age 15. Kimmel chuckled and joked about it, as the audience laughed along. Years later, the clip resurfaced during the #MeToo era and was rightly put on blast.
You know, Michael, she's 15, so you can't sit her at the bar and she can't have a drink in her hand. So his solution to that problem was to then have me dancing underneath a waterfall getting soaking wet. And that's
perfectly wholesome.
at 15. I was in 10th grade. So that's sort of a microcosm of how Bay's mind works.
What had once been treated as a punchline was now recognized as a disturbing admission of Hollywood's predatory culture. The laughter, the dismissiveness, all of it underscored how normalized exploitation was in the 2000s. Kimmel later apologized, but the damage was done. The segment aged like a masterclass in obliviousness.
Yeah, well, that's really a microcosm of how all our minds works, but some of us have the decency to repress those thoughts and pretend that they don't exist.
Number 7, Sharon Osbourne's employee faces life or death.
And then I think, right, where is that oven assistant?
Oh.
So I go into the guest house.
Yes.
And he's going, everything all right, you know, and I'm like, no, house is on fire, get out, help, go in, get the paintings out.
It's what a personal assistant's #1 job, go into a burning building and get the art out.
On a British panel show, media personality and Ozzy Osbourne's longtime spouse Sharon told what she thought was a funny story. Her home caught fire, so she sent her assistant back inside to save artwork, and when he didn't laugh about it later, she fired him.
He was like humming and hawing, this ex-assistant. So anyway, he did get the dogs, and so the fire engines arrived, very lovely people, and then they came and they had this oxygen for the assistant. So then I said to him,
Yes?
how very dare you?
The audience's laughter quickly turned uneasy as they realized she wasn't joking. The tale painted a grim picture of how far removed the rich can be from reality. A woman sending an employee into danger for material possessions, then punishing him for not sharing her sense of humor.
I don't see what's funny about any of this. And he said, I think I'm gonna have damaged lungs, and I mean, please. So then I just said, if you don't think that's funny, do you think this is funny? And he goes, what? I said, you're fired.
You used the word fired.
The backlash was swift and justified. In trying to demonstrate her eccentricity, Osbourne accidentally revealed her entitlement.
Sharon, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
Well, the answer is it's true.
Number 6, Kelly Osbourne asks Trump who will clean his toilets.
There are a lot of Latinos here in this country that do agree that the immigration problem is a problem and it does need to be addressed and it does need to be fixed.
Interesting.
But making those comments, those racist comments, do not help.
During a 2015 episode of The View, Sharon's daughter Kelly tried to criticize Donald Trump's anti-immigrant rhetoric and ended up doing the opposite. While Osbourne clearly had good intentions, her misguided attempt at advocacy fell flat, and the studio audience fell silent.
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
there's more jobs to be
in LA, they always,
but
they
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean
doing
it like that. Come on.
Co-host Rosie Perez called her out on the spot, and Osbourne awkwardly backpedaled. It was a case study in performative allyship gone wrong. A privileged person trying to sound progressive while reinforcing the very stereotypes she meant to condemn. The gaffe followed her around for years as one of daytime TV's most uncomfortable mic drop moments.
I'm okay with people calling me whatever they want to call me. However, I'm not okay that I hurt people's feelings. And it was my poor choice of words, and it doesn't reflect my opinion at all, and I do not want to be brought into this political nightmare, and I don't quite understand how it got this big, considering like Rosie and I are really good friends.
Number 5, Bill Maher uses a racial slur.
Gotta get to Nebraska more. You're welcome. We'd love to have you work in the fields with us. Work in the fields? That's part of that.
In 2017, Real Time with Bill Maher crossed a line on HBO When Republican Senator Ben Sasse invited Maher to work in the fields, Maher responded with a jaw-droppingly insensitive quip. The audience gasped, then laughed nervously. Within hours, the backlash was nationwide.
DeRay McKesson, a Black Lives Matter activist, tweeting, "Bill Maher has got to go. There's no explanations that make this acceptable." Tara Setmayer, a political analyst, is a frequent guest on Maher's shows.
I think it was an unfortunate remark and that he thought would be a funny joke that went wrong on the fly, and it was inappropriate.
Critics accused Maher of weaponizing a slur for shock value, while defenders claimed it was satire gone wrong. Maher apologized, but the damage was irreparable. The moment exposed a chronic issue in comedy, when privilege convinces someone they're immune from consequence. It wasn't edgy, it was arrogant. HBO kept the show, but Maher's reputation for smug self-righteousness was far from rehabilitated.
Maher releasing this written statement of apology. "Friday nights are always my worst night of sleep because I'm up reflecting on the things I should or shouldn't have said on my live show. Last night was a particularly long night, as I regret the word I used in the banter of a live moment. The word was offensive, and I regret saying it, and I'm very sorry."
Number 4, Jimmy Fallon tousles Donald Trump's hair.
Can I mess your hair up?
With America on edge, owing to a contentious upcoming election, Jimmy Fallon made a fateful choice to humanize Donald Trump. Inviting the Republican presidential candidate on The Tonight Show, Fallon giggled, cracked jokes, and tousled Trump's famously stiff hair to prove it was real.
The answer is yes, but the people in New Hampshire, where I'm going to be in about an hour from now, I hope they're going to understand.
You say yes?
Go ahead, with my hairspray.
Critics saw the moment as late-night comedy, abandoning accountability, treating authoritarian politics like a sketch bit. Fallon insisted he wasn't political, but that was the point. He didn't need to be. The clip quickly became a cultural artifact of media complicity, a symbol of how laughter can sanitize genuine danger. Years later, Fallon still calls it his biggest regret. Number 3, Ellen forces Mariah Carey to reveal her pregnancy.
The other thing is that people are saying that that you're pregnant. There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
All right. Well, you don't have to.
No,
answer.
that's okay. No, honestly,
you
how
don't
do
have to
I- how
answer
do
me.
I-
Let's just toast with champagne and decide.
But they've been saying that since we. I can have some champagne. It's just fattening. So,
you can have champagne?
Leave it to Ellen DeGeneres to turn gossip into cruelty. When Mariah Carey appeared on The Ellen Show, she dodged questions about pregnancy rumors. Ellen, undeterred, brought out champagne, insisting Carey drink to prove she wasn't expecting. Mariah, visibly uncomfortable, pretended to sip, and Ellen pounced.
I'm not going to ask you if you're pregnant
This
or not.
is
I'm
peer
just
pressure.
say.
Do you see what Ellen is doing? This is peer pressure.
No. Let's toast to you not being pregnant. If you're not pregnant, then we should.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe her. Why would we toast to that?
The audience roared. Carey smiled through gritted teeth. Weeks later, she miscarried. In hindsight, the moment is unbearable, an intimate boundary violated for ratings. Once hailed as harmless mischief, it's now viewed as emblematic of DeGeneres' manipulative streak. For many, it marked the exact point where the Be Kind brand curdled into something darker, performative empathy masking control.
It's too early for me. I only drink it after 3 p.m.
Yeah. You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
Number 2, Bill Maher's coward's comment after 9/11.
We have been the cowards, lobbing cruise missiles from 2,000 miles away. That's
Absolutely.
cowardly.
That is a
Staying in the
terribly-
airplane when it hits the building.
That is
Say
a
what you want
terribly-
about it, not
you know-
cowardly.
Longtime media buyer Bill Koenigsberg says 3 of his clients, Geico Insurance, Boston Market, and International House of Pancakes, also bailed out of politically incorrect.
6 days after the tragic September 11 attacks, Bill Maher used politically incorrect to make a point that ended his show. Responding to President Bush calling the hijackers cowards, Maher said that America itself had been cowardly in its overseas war efforts and implied that the attackers had exercised a certain bravery in their decision to literally go down with the ship.
The heightened sensitivity about clients and advertisers being extremely careful as the environment that they're going to put their shows in has given the advertiser a lot more leverage in the marketplace in terms of how their dollars are allocated, where their dollars are allocated, and in many, many cases, even getting involved with content discussions.
Advertisers fled overnight, and ABC canceled the show. Even those who defended free speech admitted Maher's phrasing was disastrous, intellectual contrarianism devoid of empathy. The episode lives on as a case study in how detachment masquerading as bravery can destroy credibility.
Dozen ABC affiliates dropped politically incorrect in the last 2 weeks. That further hurts ABC's cash flow.
They're not getting the revenue, and then if the show stays on for a long period of time and the affiliates don't carry it, and you have more affiliates that bail out of the show, they're going to lose that time slot.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Tom Cruise blasts psychiatry.
It's very impressive to listen to you because clearly you've done the homework and you know the subject.
And you should. And you should do that also because just knowing people who are on Ritalin isn't enough.
Maybe you saw this one coming, but it's arguably the out-of-touch talk show moment to end them all. In 2005, Tom Cruise sat down with Matt Lauer on Today and unleashed a tirade against psychiatry, antidepressants, and Brooke Shields' postpartum depression treatment.
I've never agreed with psychiatry, ever. Before I was a Scientologist, I never agreed with psychiatry. And then when I started studying the history of psychiatry, I started realizing more and more why I didn't agree with psychiatry.
The rant was meant to project conviction. It came off as cultish condescension. Viewers watched a global superstar lecture the public on medicine with the fervor of a true believer.
Matt, you have to understand this. Here we are today, where I talk out against drugs and psychiatric abuses of electric shocking people, okay, against their will, of drugging children with them not knowing the effects of these drugs. Do you know what Adderall is? Do you know Ritalin? Do you know now that Ritalin is a street drug?
Within days, Cruise was lampooned everywhere from South Park to The Onion. It wasn't just awkward, it was catastrophically cringeworthy. One televised meltdown turned Hollywood's Oscar-nominated Golden Boy into a seemingly permanent punchline.
And if you understand the history of it, it masks the problem. That's what it does. That's all it does. You're not getting to the reason why. There is no such thing as a chemical imbalance.
So postpartum depression to you is
Matt,
kind of a little psychological gobbledygook?
No, I did not say that.
I'm just asking, what would you call it?
Matt, that is the now you're talking about two different things.
Which out-of-touch celebrity moment had you cringing the hardest? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.